If you're
This
able to,
conference will now be recorded.
you are able to see my screen. If you are able to see my screen, just let me know once you're able to see my screen. Are you all able to see my screen? Hey, anyone can you please just let me know? Yes or no? That would work. Anyone? You are able to view my screen, right? So that at least I know.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, at least speak. No worries, no worries. Okay. So the agenda for today is why test automation. First of all, we will start with why test automation. So if you know something on manual testing, earlier testers what they used to do is, suppose this is a registration form, this is an application, and this is a registration form. They you need to test whether the user is able to register successfully or not into the application. Okay, so you would manually click on this, you manually enter suppose your first name as Ben. Okay, then G, suppose your last name, you will manually enter beng@gmail.com. So earlier, while there was manual testing and there was no automation testing in place, we used to enter all the details manually over the form, right? And the manual testers or the functional testers would enter all the details manually and click on register button manually by mouse to check whether the user is able to register successfully on the website or not. So that is called manual testing. You are checking all the stuff manually, right? You are yourself entering the data with the keyboard and the mouse. Now why test automation? Suppose we are currently doing this, that the stuff I showed currently that I did manually, right? What about the scenario where the machine does it for you? You just right click and this machine fills up the entire form. Currently you are seeing only 6 fields, right? Suppose there are hundreds of fields. So every time filling up a registration form with hundreds of fields is painful, right? And you need to test that functionality. You need to test whether that registration form is getting filled properly and the registration process is working. Because when you release this application to hundreds of users, suppose you see, if suppose you have Flipkart application and its registration form doesn't work, what happens? How will you feel? If you are entering all the details in the Flipkart registration form and it says, and if you click on register and then it says registration failed or a 404 page error page comes, you will feel bad, right? You're trying to register to Flipkart application and that application is not working. So that's why we need testing, right? Testing is testing the application functionality, whether it's working in all. Can you please go on mute? Whenever you need to speak up, you can unmute yourself, so it will help me. Hello. Yes, just please mute yourself, right? So hello, can you please mute yourself? Hello. Okay. So earlier people used to test manually. Now we are doing through automation. Automation means we are creating a script to automate this process. So we will create something, some sort of script that will that will allow self click on this. It will enter first name, it will enter the last name, it will enter the email, it will enter the password, confirm password, and it will click on register button for you. That is called automation. We are automating that process of registration, right? Okay, that is test automation. Suppose you need to test uh, that this functionality is working fine and it contains hundreds of fields. It contains hundreds of fields. So every time you not need to manually fill the form, machine will machine or the script that you created will fill it for you in couple of minutes, and then you can automate that process. That is called test automation. Okay. So test automation. Any doubts in this? Why test automation? Currently, you're seeing only 6 fields, right? There might be hundreds of fields in a form, and and entering those manually would require 15 to 20 minutes of time. But that thing can be done by scripting in 2 minutes or 1 minute. So that's why people do test automation. In order to test a particular registration functionality, suppose that is being tested by the script in 2 to 3 minutes. By manual, it will take 10 to 15 minutes because you're entering those details manually, right? Your 100 fields you're entering the details manually. So in order to avoid the monotonous tasks, or in order to avoid the time taking that the manual testing takes, we automate the testing process. Okay, that's why we use test automation. So there are two types of tools basically available in the market: scriptless and script based. Scriptless is you need not do any coding. Okay, that our main focus is on scriptless or AI based automation. Yeah, you must be reading nowadays a lot about AI, right? Artificial intelligence. So Tosca is a tool created by Tricentis firm that is scriptless. You need not know any single line of coding, any Java, C, C++ not required to know. Okay. So I will walk you through the basics of Tosca today. Okay. That is the whole agenda. That is the whole course that will be based on the Tricentis Tosca. It is codeless tool. You do not write even a single line of code. And why scriptless? See, if you are writing Java code, right, you need to know Java, okay, or a C sharp or a .NET, you need to know, okay. Maintaining that code, thousands of lines of code for simple automating a simple registration form, right? You will need to write 50 to 60 lines of code. With the help of Tosca, you can do it within 2 to 3 minutes. So the time taken to create automation test scripts, right? It's very less. It's very less using the Tricentis Tosca AI-based test automation tool. Okay. So I will walk you through this automation tool in the today's demo class. Any questions till now? Quickly, please. Any
Is it
questions till now?
support to API also?
Yeah. Yeah. So Tosca supports API or test automation as well. Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions for the?
So, Rahul, is this is a open source or any license version?
It's a license tool basically,
Okay,
but they provide 60 days of free trial license that will be utilized during our training purpose, for our training and learning purpose.
okay,
Okay.
okay. I mean, see, for a startup and all, they will be using the free, right? How much it will cost for a license? I mean, if at all we learn this.
It's see, normally for training purpose you will use your training license. It's cost very high. Okay, I will tell you. Okay, let me share my screen. Which firms are using it? Big
Okay, okay,
companies, okay, in the market, they use it. You see, ANZ Bank, Dell, McKinsey, Dolby, Alliance Bank. Okay, so only big companies, Duke Energy, these are their clients. Okay, big clients, IHG Group, ANZ Bank. Okay, these big firms are using those Tosca. Nearly every companies are using Tosca for test automation, and it is gaining popularity like anything because it is scriptless. You not write any single line of code, so very easy learning for everyone. Anyone with basic computer knowledge can learn it. Okay.
okay.
Any doubts further, or we can move ahead? We are good, right? Okay. So let us start with Tosca. I have some PDFs along with me. Okay. So all this course material, right? It will be shared with you once you join the course. All these recordings, training materials, online training materials. I will guide you. I will guide you through the interview preparation. I will guide you through the certifications. We will walk through the certification examinations. We'll provide you all the training materials. Okay. So this is how training materials look like ideally. The training would be 25 days and it will create, it will cover all the topics. So if I walk through you through currently, you won't be able to understand. Okay, it's like introduction to Tosca, creation of workspace, then activation of your licenses, trial licenses, creation of module, test cases, creation, test step values, synchronization, action modes, how to steer tables. Okay, using reusable test step blocks. Okay, rescanning, action modes, creating business parameters, loops and conditions, requirements, okay, recovery scenarios, Excel automation, PDF automation, then your test data management part where we will keep the test data and test sheets, so Excel driven, data driven testing. Okay, then TQL, then how to okay, then your resume preparation will cover, interview preparation, your certifications, automation specialist level 1, automation specialist level 2. So this will be a course structure. Okay, so we'll cover nearly everything, majority of the Tosca topics, and the duration of the training would be about 25 days. This is just an introduction. So all these things would be covered once you join our program. Okay. Any doubts? Please feel free to
It is like Tosca only, right? There is no
yeah,
any upgrade.
yeah. So Sorry.
It's a purely Tosca only, right?
Yeah, pure Tosca. Yeah. So Tosca itself is AI based test automation tool. Okay. It's so yeah. Once you answer, can you please go on mute, Venkatesh? Yeah. And
Yeah, Rahul, what is the reporting format once you execute all the test cases?
so it has an inbuilt reporting structure. Okay. If you see Tosca, if you can see over here, right? You can
Okay.
right click and okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything created as of now. So once I have something created, right? Suppose it's a test case, and you drag and drop. It has an inbuilt
Mm-hmm.
reporting method. Right click. So I don't have any test case created as of now. Okay. So once
No, what is the format? That one HTML
PDF,
format or
PDF,
PDF format?
PDF format we can get. Okay, all the reports.
Okay,
Okay,
we'll get all the reports like how many test cases passed, if it is
correct. So
failed,
you will
and
get in
we.
the PDF format how many passed, how many failed, the list of test cases passed, failed. Okay, the
Okay.
execution logs in each test case, how many steps were executed, which test steps passed, which step failed, all the detailed log you can find. So I have
And
a blank
will
test
it
over here.
capture screenshot?
Yep,
Will it
yep.
capture screenshot?
Yeah. In the reports, you can capture screenshots as well.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and in the form Word documents, you get the entire screenshots that you that the tool captures. Every step that the tool performs, right? You get the screenshots. Okay, so in
Okay.
the
Okay.
that is called Doku Snapper. With that Doku Snapper, you can get the screenshot of entire execution in the Word document. Means sometimes you get a 100 page Word document capturing the entire screenshot of the execution. Okay, I hope that answers your question. So this all currently it's
Yeah. Yeah.
blank. I have not scanned anything. Once we build on it the site, it's just an introductory session. Then we will plan some demo and then we'll move ahead. So anyone any doubts? Please feel free to ask me, and you can connect with me later on also one to one with the help of Isha Training, and later on also like I will one to one doubts also I can solve later on if anyone wants. Okay, this is just an introductory session so you know what we are talking about. Okay, so I will just start with Tosca. See what is Tosca commander. Okay, so it helps us in doing a risk-based testing, test management. Like you can log defects, you can create test cases, you can create requirements, you can execute your test cases over there. Okay, it supports over 160 technologies. So whether the application is made up of .NET, Java, SAP, Oracle, so you can automate any application with using Tricentis Tosca. That is a AI-based test automation tool. Okay, so and GUI, any UI based automation, suppose you want to automate this registration form filling, or you want to do an API testing, non GUI automation, you can do. Somebody was asking me what about automate APIs, right? Somebody was asking me about automating the APIs. Correct, we will deal with automating the APIs also. Okay, test data management. So if how so this test data, right? This is the test data. First name is the test data, last name is the test data, email is the test data, password is a test data for us. This all test data management we can do in the form of test sheets in Tosca. Okay, service virtualization is again a very advanced concept that we won't take it up, but yeah, so that is like not required. Majority of the companies are not using that feature, hardly one or two company, but yeah, you can go through it once you complete the basic courses. It supports mobile automation, but it is not matured as of now, but and you can integrate it with the CI/CD pipeline, your Jenkins and all. Okay, this is about the Tosca, Tosca how it is, and this is how the interface of Tosca looks like. Okay, so suppose, and I will just quickly walk you through the slides. Nothing much is there. So you can do, so it is a model based automation approach. Okay, I will tell you what is model. So see over here, see script based means you are writing a lot of code right over here. You can see how the lot of code is written, right? And suppose there is a form make. In the make field you have to you have to type OD. In the engine field you have to type 200, like this it would come. Okay, so let me give you a live example how it works. Okay, suppose this is a form I want to automate. I want to enter data into this form. Let us do the registration part. Okay, this is the form I want to automate. So I go to the module section. So we will teach everything in detail. Okay, once we go to detailed sections, let me go to this section, right click over here, scan, and do an application scan. and you can select this screen we want to scan, right? Just select the screen. See how simple it is to automate a simple test case. 5 minutes. Click select on a screen and select the elements that you want to that you want to click on, that you want to enter data into. Select these elements. I want to enter data into these fields, right? I will select all these. Just simple clicking, no coding. Simple clicking on these fields. I've selected all the fields, right, which I want to enter data into or I want to click on to. Correct, everyone? All of you are with me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So see, currently I might be going through fast just because we have to cover a lot of things in a 45 minutes or 1 hour session. But later on, as the time progresses, right? But later on, as the time progresses, I will I will teach you everything in detail. Okay. What is this? What is scan? What are modules? So I'm just telling you how fast it is to do, and it is totally scriptless. Need not know any single line of automation. And people are even doubling their salaries. People are getting a very nice packages and jobs outside the market with the help of Tosca test automation. Okay. So you save this module now. So whatever the elements you wanted to interact with, whatever the elements you wanted to enter data into, you have to save this. You have saved this into Tosca, right? Now, if you see the module section over here, now all these elements are there in Tosca, right? Now you go to test case section. I will delete this whatever is there. I will right click over here, click this create test case. Now drag and drop the module just now we created to this test case. Okay. So you see, now test case is created. Just what we need to do is we need to enter value into these fields now. We need to suppose mail and what is M? It is a radio button, right? And what I want to do on to M, I want to tell me click it, right? So I will provide a value as from the drop
Select,
down.
click.
First name, suppose I want to enter Rahul. Last name I want to enter suppose S. Okay. And suppose email ID is anything, junk email ID I'm putting rs5678 at the gmail.com just for the demo purpose. See how is it is. You are automating a simple test case. It is done. Otherwise, in Selenium or any automation tool, you have to write tons of lines of code. You need to know the syntax and all. Password I'm putting 1 2 3 4 5 6 just for simplicity purpose. Register this is a button, right? What you need to do? You need to click on it. Leave this click. This is syntax. Your test case is created now. Just now, what we need to do? Right? See, now I'm not doing anything. See, this is a form, right? Earlier, I used to manually enter data into it, right? Now, a test case is created. Now, the Tosca will enter all this data for me. Tosca will click on this mail radio button. Tosca will enter first name. Tosca will enter last name. Tosca will enter email. I won't do. I would do just right click over here and run in Scratchbook. See, I'm not in control. Tosca is in control. It will click for me. Let it
Rahul, it will
run.
run headless or headless mode or in browser mode.
Browser mode. Yeah, currently you're taking browser mode. See, completed,
Headless
right?
also available.
Yeah, headless available. Yeah, so that we can cover it later on. Okay.
Okay.
So see, it entered the data, right? And it clicked on register. Correct? Correct, everyone, right? I didn't do anything. So in 2 minutes, you created a registration test case to register. Otherwise, in Selenium, it would have taken 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hour to write lots of lines of code. And see, you can see in the logs, everything passed. Right symbol is everything passed. Correct? You are with me, right? Miss, I just want to know people are able to follow me. Any doubts, any questions?
Yes, yes, Rahul, you are following.
Yes.
We are following.
Yep, following, right. Rest, I
Yeah.
will
So
call out
this
names.
is this is the part like executing the steps. But how do we do a
Correct.
validation? Like,
Yeah. So suppose. Okay. So see, that's what, right? It's a demo. Anyhow, so it's just a see validation is give an action mode verify. Okay. Give an action mode. What to say? Verify. Suppose we want to verify this registration completed message. Okay. What we need to do is go to the module section again. Scan this message. Okay. Scan this message. Scan this message. See. Click select on screen and scan this message. See, I'm scanning this message, right? Your registration completed. Okay. I'm making it unique. Making unit, I will tell you later in my sessions. Once you join the course, right? I hope all of you join this course, detailed course. I will tell you how to make them unique. What is non-unique? What is unique? Okay. So I think I forgot to just introduce myself. See, I am Rahul Sharma basically. Okay. I have nearly 12 years of IT experience. Past 7 years I've been architecting Tosca for various projects for various MNCs. Okay, so past 7 years I've been involved in Tosca in test automation. Okay, so I will guide you through the entire journey of Tosca, and if you follow sincerely, if you practice, surely you will end up a job. Or if anyone wants to switch job or switch domains, also they can do with a 19 handsome hike. Okay, so suppose anyone was asking about the validations, right? I scanned this, your registration completed. Okay, okay, this created a module. This created a module. Now again I drag and drop this to the same test case. Okay, and then I can verify that this exists equal to true, exists equal to true, that this registration completed message exists equal to true, and we are verifying this. The intention is to verify that this raw registration completed message exists on registration. You right click and simple run in Scratchbook, so it's a validation. We'll deal a lot. Okay, so this is just an introductory session. We will touch base everything in our course of lectures. Okay, we'll cover complex test cases. We'll cover Excel, PDF automation, data-driven testing. See, again, it passed, right? Green symbol. And the logs will show verification was successful. Expected value was true, and actual value is also true. So it's a match. It means your registration completed. That message is available on your application UI on your screen. Okay, so that's how simple it is. So I just created a simple test case of registering into a demo workshop application or doing a registration and validating the success message in just how many minutes? 5 minutes, right? Or 10 minutes, you can say, just to explain you all. So that's the advantage of Tosca. Okay. And once you do this, you can just drag and drop your test case to the execution list. So this is the place where final execution takes place. Okay, I will delete whatever is there currently. Okay. Okay, and I can you can run test cases from here. So let me again run it for you. Again I will log out, go to the initial page only, and run again the test case for you. I will just change my test data. I will change my email ID over here, so that no duplicate email ID issue comes. Let me run the test case from here. Right click over here, run is execution list. We'll see everything in detail, okay, during course of sessions. This is running entire test case. We have created an entire test case of registering, entering data into the registration form of first name, last name. See, this Tosca is doing. I'm not doing anything. Okay, and Tosca is validating. It passed, right? This entire test case passed in the execution list. And see, it will show the steps. See, what data it filled. It will show. It filled out this, and everything passed. Your test case passed, and you can rename this test case as registration test case. Registration. Rename this. A simple test case is created. Any doubts, anyone?
Not a doubt, but want to know
Yep.
more about like what kind of verification we can do, like on UI elements like button color, whether it is active or not, mouse over. So
Yes, yes. Yeah, everything we
versus
can do.
Selenium, how, like what are the features which it cannot perform and Selenium only can perform
See,
validation.
Tosca can automate your Windows based applications also. Okay. Selenium can't. Selenium automates only browsers. Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Tosca can perform API automation itself. Okay. Tosca can perform mobile automation also. Okay. So all these stuffs you can do. Plus you can get a good ROI. ROI means return on your investment, because you are getting scripts in a very less amount of time. and they are more maintainable. It has its inbuilt Tosca query language. With the help of query language, you can do a bulk update that helps in the maintenance part also. So I think Tapas asked me that question, right? So I am
Yes, yes.
going more into the technical part. So I think you might be from a technical background. Other people, I don't know how much they will correlate, but yeah, I think you seem to be more from technical background. So just answering your question, there is TQL, Tosca query language. If there are changes in bulk, suppose a property has change of element, you can update it in bulk using a Tosca query language. That's the power of Tosca. Okay,
Okay,
so maintenance is very also easy. Okay, so that's why you name any big brand, Bank of America, ANZ Bank. Okay, your big utilities companies, your insurance firms, your life sciences domain, your SAP firms, all are using Tosca. Tosca is a premier vendor for SAP also. Okay,
okay,
so I hope this answers your question. Okay, so see, that's what, right? We scanned. See, it is a model based test automation. You first of all scan the module, right? Scan and create modules. We scan the module, right? Then we create a test case. Correct? We create a test case. I see. This is the module, right? Then this will show. We scan the module, right? Over here. Correct? And then we created a test case. You can correlate, right? We created a test case. Just this is creating a test sheet. This will be later on because it's a time taking topic. It's a big topic that takes 2 to 3 hours of session to explain it. That's why I've not covered it. Then we executed the test case, right? I hope you remember. We executed the test case, right, in the session, in the execution list. That is what Prentice Tosca model-based test automation approach, scriptless AI-based test automation. Okay, so modules, what are modules? They are the building blocks to create test cases, right? They are the building blocks. We scan this side module, we create a module, right? We scan them into, so whatever the elements you want to interact with, suppose this is the registration form, this is the registration form, right? And we want to capture all these elements. So suppose what are the elements you want to enter data into, or what are the elements you want to click into, you need to first of all capture them into the tool. You need to capture them into Tosca, and you do it through a scanning mechanism in Tosca. And this is there in the module section. You do scanning in the module section. You create modules. Okay, we'll touch base on this during a course of sessions. What are modules? These are building blocks to create test cases, right? These are the building blocks to create test cases. Then you drag and drop modules to create test
Hello.
cases. Yes, yes, please.
Yeah, can we get to know like how much time it will take to complete the one registrations?
It just took 2 minutes, right? Two
No, no.
5 minutes.
From where we'll get? Suppose we want to create the 5 registrations. So can we get to know like how much time it will take for the 5 registrations? Like it is a set of load testing. Suppose I need to check the registration for the load testing or login or any application. Like we need to go to one window
See,
to the
load testing. See, for load testing, Tricentis provide different tool. It's a new load. Okay, this
is
is like if you want to check with multiple sets of data, okay, you can use test case design section in Tosca. This is the test case design section for testing for multiple sets of data. Okay, but in order to perform load testing, Present is a separate tool. I will cover that. We will not, that is not our agenda. I think performance testing, Isha training already covers in details various performance testing tools. Okay, if you go into the performance testing, you can contact them. Okay, so but we are dealing as of
okay,
now with
fine.
Tosca for UI based test automation or API automation. Okay, okay, these are modules we covered. Okay, so see, right, it's a button symbol, link symbol. These are module attributes. These are module attributes, right? Just now you saw, right? You're seeing this, right? You can correlate, right? This is the last name module. See see this symbol over here, over here. These are called module attributes. These are module attributes, module attributes, module attributes. Okay, test case. Now what we did, see, in the registration form we entered all the details, right? Test case column, we dragged and dropped the module and entered all the details over here, right? First name, last name, and all the details. Similarly, see, test case column details tab, we provide all the values in the modules now in the test case section. That is what it is showing. Okay, initially the test case work state is planned and then you can put in work once you start working. Okay, that is what it is. Okay, this is how you create a simple test case. Okay, so, and there are various Tricentis initiatives also going on that I will help you with. There are various learning. So see, this is the basically the learning path. for Tosca. See, the extension developer, you leave it. It is an advanced cost concept. So most your 99% of companies ask for this role. Okay, automation specialist. You create your automated test cases, execute your test cases, maintain your test cases. Okay, nothing. Work experience not required. I will train you. You will be able to justify 2 to 3 years of experience in Tosca. Okay, just a degree in computer science. Okay, test architect is more years of experience, 6 7 years of experience that you can touch base later on. Okay, so these are the certifications that Tosca provides. So I will help you with automation specialist level 1, automation specialist level 2. So Tosca is the product of which company? Tosca is the product of Tricentis. This is the company that has created Tosca tool that we will be working upon in the upcoming sessions if you join the course. Okay, so see, so this is a Tricentis is the firm. Okay, I'll just play the video for you. The world is changing fast. You can, in the new world of business, the fast and the agile will thrive, while the slow and the inflexible will be left behind. To compete, you know that. So all of you can visit tricentis.com to understand what are their products. Okay.
So how about the reports? I mean, test reports after the execution. So is there any option from the Tosca?
Yeah, you can right click over here. Print report option is not coming. Okay, I will check print report because this is a demo version. I will check and let you know. But there's a print
Okay,
report version. Okay. Okay.
okay, okay.
Right click, then there's a print report version. I will check and let you know. Okay, there's a print report actual entries to execution logs, because I think this is the demo version for me. Okay, I will let you know. That will cover. Okay, inbuilt reporting in Tosca. I will take sample reports if I have from my previous sessions. If I have let me check if I have sample reports. I don't have any sample reports as of now, but I told you, right, it is a PDF sort of format. I will show you. Okay,
Okay.
during course sessions. Yeah, it is a small, it's a simple thing. Right click, that option is not
Rahul,
coming.
I have a
Please.
question.
Yep, please tell me.
Yeah, you have scanned the first name element in the modules, right? The module section.
Yep.
What if the element changes?
So see,
Suppose say in
Tosca identify these elements by their properties. Okay. So suppose ID is
okay.
first name. So we have to identify the properties which won't change regularly. So see, this first name label people won't change, right, in this registration form normally, right? The first name would remain first name. So we have to identify those properties which don't change. So selection of these properties of these elements is very crucial. That I will tell you how to select these proper properties. Okay, that is quite critical. Okay, Tosca identify these elements by these properties. Suppose that here IDs is there. Okay, correct.
No, no. If
And
the
if
property changes means we need to change in the module level.
correct.
In the
So
test
if you
case
need to,
7, no need to change anything, right?
yeah, in the module level, and if the property changes, suppose if property X changes to Y in 100 modules, there is something called TQL. With the help of TQL, you can change it
Mm.
in 100 places simultaneously at one shot. Okay, so that powerful tool Tosca query language is there. I will teach you. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Yes. So see, these are the
Yeah,
products
yes.
of Tricentis. Tosca is one of the products of Tricentis that we will be touching base. New load is for performance testing. You can touch base with, if you, in case you want to learn performance testing, you can touch base with Isha Training Solutions, representatives for performance testing. Q-Test is a test management tool by Tosca. There are various, Tricentis is a company, right? Is a firm. They have created various tools for test automation. These many things are there. So you can, just browse through and, explore the tricentis.com website. Okay, looks cool. So just I was explaining the courses over here. So certifications are a lot of value when you go for in the market with the resumes. As much certifications as you can do, you try to do. These are the very basics ones that you need to start with: automation specialist level 1 and automation specialist level 2. Then comes a test design specialist level 1 and 2. Then automation engineer level 1 and 2. And then test Tosca integration developer is not required. Test architect is a very high level. It's a 3 hours examination. So I am a certified test architect by the way. Okay. I have cleared this examination, but it requires a lot of experience. So, but doing these 3 4 is enough for getting a very nice job in the market. Okay. Okay, and then again, these are specialist courses for API, for database, for SAP. Okay, there are lots of courses, so it's like an ocean. But I will tell you what important things are required to get a basic job. Once you get into the job, you can build upon that. That's what everyone does. Everyone from the starting doesn't knows everything. You learn some things and then you build upon that once you join an organization. Okay, see, okay, so I will move ahead. See, this is the path. What people follow. You start with this. They start with automation specialist level 1 course. Okay, I will tell you where the courses are, how to access these courses. Okay, and how to go through these courses, how to undertake the examinations. I will help you clear the examinations as well. Automation specialist level 1, 2, automation engineering level 1, then test and design specialist 1, 2, test architect. This is the path for the certifications. You can see the pipeline, right? The blue color. This is our path. Okay. Then there are links for YouTube videos. I will share all these PDFs once you join the course, right? I will share all these PDFs with you. There are obstacle challenges. Okay. See, all the mandatory courses are free of cost and available online. Okay. Okay. So once you join my course, Isha Training's course, and complete this, you will be ready to hit the job market. And these are like how much days it will take, just a general information. Okay. And see, Tricentis Academy. These are Tricentis Academy, and in this PDF, they're all the pass product based earning. So let me open the Tricentis Academy also for you. Minute.
Rahul, I have one question.
Yes.
Can we capture the value from the command line prompt from this tool?
Yeah. So there is mainframe automation you can do. You can do a putty automation. You can do a WinSCP automation.
Mm-hmm.
So all those
Mm-hmm.
automation you can do. Mainframe automation also you can do. Okay. So you can automate mainframe, SAP, Oracle, Windows application, any desktop application, any web applications you can do automate. So see, if you go for everything, you won't be able to learn. You have to start with very basic, and the same concepts apply to every application. Scanning. Same. If you learn scanning properly, you can scan any application, whether it be Windows or web, any application. Okay. So see, this is a support
Okay.
hub, supporthub.tricentis.com. Okay. You need to register on this portal. Okay. With your, suppose if you're working, you can register with your company email ID. Okay. Or I will help you with some dummy email IDs that you can. So there's a dummy email generator, and you can register, and you can log into this portal. I want to log into the portal. I have some dummy email ID. Okay. Some dummy email ID. I've created one account. I will tell you how to create an account and all. Logging into the portal. So this is support portal. Okay, you can. They have lots of support material. Suppose you want to ask any question, you can ask any question. Suppose, and there are a lot of questions people ask, right? See, this question has been asked when you load something, create a ticket, test cycle not appearing. Various questions have been asked. So this support portal where all the Tosca details and information are available. And suppose I want to search for Tosca, how to create a test case. Suppose I want to search in Tosca over here. It's a AI based search that Tricentis has provided, how to create a test case. Suppose, okay, and you can search and you will find all the results over here. You get all the answers, queries. Okay, and suppose I want to search the knowledge base articles over here. I can click on it. How to create a readable test kit design. How to create a report. Okay, create and delete test cases. This is part of Q test. So all those things you can search over here in support portal. It's a bible for you. Okay, so this is the thing. Got it, right? So there's a Tricentis Academy. And the I will share the link once you join the course, academy.tricentis.com, where you can undertake these courses that I was telling, right? AS1 course, AS2 course. These all courses you can take, automation specialist level 1, 2 course in the Tricentis Academy. Okay. There are videos that you need to watch, and then you need to clear the examination. Okay. So these is just a screenshot of the same that we have taken. So how to start with Tricentis support? You have to register on the support portal. You have to download Tosca. Okay, install Tosca and connect to license. This is how this is the pathway. This is the pathway. Okay, got right?
Can we
This,
get a trial license, Rahul?
yeah. We will get trial license. I will tell you. So
Oh,
see, the
okay, okay.
request a training license and product download by following the steps in this article. Correct? Mentioned right?
Mm-hmm.
Bottom. So so see, I have watched a lot of webinars, what a lot of things, right? So I've collected this material for you all. So you not you need to worry and go to places. I will give it all to you, ready made. Okay. Looks good. Anyone has any queries? Quickly.
Is this based on any operating system? I mean, it will work on the Linux system also, right? I mean, operating system.
It's mostly a Windows based. Normally people so it doesn't work on Mac. I tried
Okay.
it, but yeah, mostly try to utilize Windows only. I would suggest. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mostly and 99.5% of the companies, you name a company, Accenture, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini, ANZ, okay, every company is
Mm-hmm.
working on it. Okay, you name a company, big firm, big banks like Bank of America, HSBC, okay, Dutch bank, a lot of banks are using it. Okay,
Okay.
and
Okay.
all are working on
And
Windows
one
operating.
more question. And one more question. So, will it be supporting for any programming languages? I mean, if the application is designed by any other programming, Ruby
Yeah,
and Rails.
that's what I told, right? It supports 160 technologies, right? If you
Okay.
correctly see my slide over here, supports 160 plus technologies, right?
Okay. Okay.
So at that I mentioned over here. Okay, so I will share this PDF with you all once you join the course. Okay, so this is the knowledge based channels. Support manuals are also there. Support guides to help you. There are knowledge based articles to help you. There's a Tricentis Academy on the YouTube channel. You can watch the videos. I will guide you through this. There are some learning days also going on, so I will guide you through them. And how to solve a problem. Suppose you're getting a problem while working, right? First of all, you have to consult your team, your test architect. If you get a resolution, it is fine. Then look for the answers on the Tricentis channel, like your KB articles YouTube channel, Tricentis Academy. Okay, or then you can register support ticket. They have a support ticket, support team. You can register ticket on their portal, and they will help you with that. They have a ticketing system also, so you can register support ticket also. Okay, this is how you can solve a problem. So you can follow this chart if you're stuck anywhere using Tosca. Okay, and then I have the last PDF with me. This is the link for all the important links: support hub, register link, okay, user management, downloads link for Tosca, learning portal link, Tacit Academy YouTube channel link, how to grant cloud licenses. Tosca download is available here. How to activate the license, online courses and certification, video playlist, right? Tacit Academy, important video playlist. So all the links I will share with you. These all PDFs that we have prepared. Okay, get Patches Academy YouTube important playlists. This all material will be shared with you during the course of the sessions. Any doubts? So I have covered the agenda for today, and I've covered whatever basics we will go through the sessions. I've covered the course contents. Okay. Any doubts anyone has? They are not satisfied. They want more info. I will keep 5 to 10 minutes open for that. Any doubts? Feel free. Anyhow, you can text me one to one also later. But still, anyone has any doubts? I will ask go one by one. Venkatesh, you have any doubt?
Yeah, as of now, Rahul, no doubts now, as of now.
Looks cool, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Just for
cool.
Tapas,
Yeah.
yeah, some information I'm looking whether it does support API automation.
database testing, okay, and
Okay,
it supports UI automation of Windows web applications, or SAP or Oracle, your worksoft, your packaged application testing, right? It supports
and
all.
all what about the Salesforce? Does it
Yeah.
support?
So yeah, any packaged application, right? That's what packaged application is. Oracle,
Okay.
SAP, Salesforce, Worksoft, MuleSoft. Okay. Okay.
And in this course, are we gonna cover the API and database testing as well, or just web?
API I can cover. Database we need to set it up and all. So database I will tell you the modules is very quite easy. Okay, it's very easy. If you know if you are good with database queries, it's very easy. Okay. 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 Then Kiran, do you have any questions?
So far I'm good.
Okay, good. Pawan, yes or no? If you don't have, you can say no, no also. It's like cool. No, no worries. See, this was just an introduction section. Okay, just I was wanted to understand if like tell you about like what we will cover during the sessions and all. Like just an introduction, nothing much. Pawan,
And how can we reach out to you?
you need to connect with the Isha training team. They will connect me with you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and anything. Okay. So their admin staff will connect me with you if any questions.
Okay.
Pawan, I think done. Then Praveen, any doubts? Ruchika, Shiva, Vishnu. Praveen, any doubts?
No, I am with Rahul.
So, Rahul, I was looking for mobile automation. So, can we do that
What
or
we can
hybrid
do,
app?
Praveen, but Tosca as of now it's not that mature for mobile automation. I would suggest. Okay, so people not preferring as of now. Okay, it's still in a
Okay.
very premature stage as of now. If you go for mobile automation with Tosca, okay,
Mhm. Okay.
it has just released it to the market, not that much matured enough. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. Ruchika, do you have any
Yeah, I'm
queries,
good.
please? Oh, good.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
cool.
So any drawbacks for this Tosca? Like,
Good question. See,
yeah,
drawbacks. See, with selenium, right, you can suppose sometimes, rarely it happens that some elements are not identified properly as links or buttons in some case, some
yeah,
rare applications. So for that 1% 2% applications, you need to code on .NET, and there's a complex code you need to write. In such cases, selenium
yes,
comes in handy. See, okay, plus its integration with other DevOps tools like Jenkins, sometimes it might face challenges. So obviously, so every tool has its pros and cons, right? Okay, then.
yes, yes. Yeah.
So obviously, and its cost is a big drawback for some of your the clients, right? It's a very heavily costly tool. A single license would cost you 10 lakhs to the firm organizations. It's a very costly tool. For you,
Mm,
it's pretty okay training purpose, but for firms it is very costly. So big clients, right? They are usually using who can afford, right? Not a startup, small clients, they can't afford this. Okay, so cost is a major factor when people consider this. Okay. Sh- sh- Hope Ruchika, this answers your questions, right?
yeah, yeah. Thank you, Rahul. Yeah.
Shiva,
No, Rahul. Good.
Vishnu, Vishnu, there. Okay. Okay, I think we are done with the session. Final ask if anybody has any questions, so we can wrap up the session for the day. So this we will cover is Tosca, is AI, scriptless AI-based test automation. That is an alternative to Selenium, and you can it's a quite demanding in the market as of now, because you won't get much resources and you would get very good salaries in the market. So yeah, so you can reach out to me anytime, and you can discuss it further with the Isha admin team. And yeah, and further, I would suggest you to visit tricentis.com website to explore to more Tosca. And all the content I have shared, I will share it with you during the course of sessions. I will help you with certifications, interviews, resume preparations, your API testing, database testing, whatever, and your UI automation, and then your interview preparation and all. Okay. Okay, guys. So I think we can wrap up the session for the day. Yeah. Let's meet again if you can be continue. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, thank you, Rahul.